Welcome to my match footage of the Finnish SRA Championships of 2024. Let's start with the first stage. This stage we have in total 3 shooting positions and 8 SRA paper targets and 10 Yoster targets. Yoster targets being the big falling plates. That was already the first position. Moving up to the second one. Shooting some more targets. Now moving to the last position. While I'll move into this position, as I crouch down, I will catch my sling on my knife. It costing me a few seconds here to get untangled. I don't quite completely untangle, just enough that I can force myself into a shooting position, slowing me down in my shots as well a bit. But yeah, that has been the first stage. Here's the result of that stage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now on to stage 2. We start inside of an armored vehicle, of a B&T. The beep we will get out, and in total we will engage from 3 shooting positions, 7 SRA paper targets, 6 pepper poppers, and 8 Yoster targets at the end. Now one of those paper targets you will see shortly is a swinger that gets activated by one of those plates, and here it comes already. I feel decently comfortable with swingers, though I put some extra on there just to be sure, because it is for moving target a decent bit away. And now here are the rest of the paper targets and the Yosters. Now the Yosters are up to roughly 300 meters away, and the ones who close up are no issue at all. I shot this stage with 55 grain, and I was pretty sure with, I increased the zoom a bit. I was pretty sure with my hold. But on the last Yoster, on the furthest Yoster, I started to miss, and I wasn't quite sure why. And the mistake I made was I mistook that I was probably shooting too low and just don't see the splashes. But since I'm shooting downhill and I have a little bit of backwind that I'm not yet quite noticed, I actually overshooting it. So I should have just hold on lower, which I don't realize yet. I will run dry. A second. Yeah. I can now realize, oh, I do have backwind, so I will just hold lower than usual. Get the hit. Yeah, and here's the result of that stage. That's like one of my worst stages of the day for sure. Alright, on to the third stage. Here we start from one of 3 positions. We have in total 4 paper targets and 7 pepper poppers, as well as 6 Yosters. We shoot the pepper poppers here and shoot 3 of the Yosters further back. Yeah. That was decently easy. Now I had my holds down and I knew exactly where to hold, mostly because I didn't have any backwind. Here are the paper targets, very close up. The splits are too fast. I need to get some more time in with that gun, definitely. Some more training in. Put some more pepper poppers up close, and then the rest of the Yosters in the back. Yeah, and that's the result of the stage. Pretty happy with the stage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now on to the 4th stage. Here we start on a sled that we activate with a crank or with a handle. Move forward, and then we see in total 5 out of 6 pepper poppers we can engage already. I managed to get 2 from the moving vehicle. We step down to the car and engage the rest of the pepper poppers, which are in total 6 of them. Then we have further on 6 paper targets as well as 8 Yosters. Move to the next box, and from those windows we engage all these paper targets. Yeah, I did accidentally skip the top of the wood, so I got a warning for that, but luckily I corrected that. Then we had to grab the intel. I just put it in my dump pouch. Move over there to the last car, and then shoot all the 8 Yoster targets from these windows. If you moved all the way over to the left of that car window, you could actually see all of them from the same spot. I feel like I was a bit too slow here. Yeah, and that's the result of that stage. Okay, now on to stage 5, the first pistol stage. We start inside of the Patria armored vehicle with the pistol holstered and loaded. Step out and start engaging targets. We have in total 5 paper targets and 9 plates, as well as 3 paper poppers at the end. I felt pretty confident here. If you step on one of those quote-unquote mines, you would get a penalty. We also had to do a mandatory reload. I did that here, and I accidentally overstepped here, went farther than I wanted to. I think that will happen to me again. Definitely something I need to train a bit more. And right here I will go further than I actually want to. Well, not quite far enough. I realized, oh, oops, a little bit further. And again, yeah, and here the 3 poppers. Pretty fun stage. Here's the results. Okay, now stage 6, drone team. Here we have from the house, from 3 positions, 6 paper targets and 6 of those drone targets. Those are a little special. You see them right away. Those are basically pocket pucks that have been attached very loosely, so if you hit them, they will fall down. If you hit them. You see the targets are relatively small, so you do need to know your holes on close combat, in close combat distances. As well as your lateral holds if you aim the way I did. And I thought I had that pretty down, but especially I just used a few too much rounds for my waist. And especially the last one, that was the first stage I shot. I was a bit tired, and I probably just kind of thought I was on, but it just wasn't right in my head. And yeah, I ran dry because I was using too much ammo. Just something missing, just not being quite yet in my head, I think. And that's the result. That was one of my worst stages, for sure. Okay, next stage, stage 7. Here we start from the next shoot house on the PC. We have to grab a USB stick and start engaging targets with the pistol. In total we have 12 paper targets. Move there. A little bit of fireworks here. After that, after those targets, we holster the pistol, take the rifle and engage the rest of those 12 targets. We also have 6 no-shoots in total. Definitely want to take some time there. And that's the result of the stage. Not too bad, a little slow. Stage is a rough stage again. We start with the first paper targets, first 2 out of 12. Down the rifle. Grab the rifle with the grenade launcher. Fire that into the next door. Grab the rifle again and proceed to engage the targets. Yeah, it's a classic, like, close up, go fast stage. I don't really like them all that much because I'm just not that fast with rifles yet. So that's definitely something I need to train. So here is the results. Alright, stage 9. This is the precision rifle stage. Even though I shot it with my assault rifle, with my APC223 Pro. We have in total 10 Yoster targets that we shoot from 3 different positions. The first one is here, the rope. It's basically suspended from both sides of this position. Once we hit the targets that we want to engage, we move into the trench. Next position. I shot this with 77 grain match ammo, so that wasn't really difficult at all. The max distances are 300 meters, so absolutely within a very feasible distance for a 16-inch 5.56 gun. So that's really the marksmanship challenge here wasn't difficult in my opinion. On the last position I will drop a couple of seconds, mostly due to because my bipod's legs were just 1 notch too short for this position. So instead of spending time adjusting the legs, I just rested the gun on the magazine. Yeah, even with that, no problem at all to finish that stage. I did quite well, I think, on this stage, and the results, I think, show that. Alright, stage 10 is another pistol stage.
Yes, sir.
We start with an anti-tank mine in both of our hands. Drop the first one, or place the first one, engage the targets. We have in total 8 paper targets, 2 pepper poppers and 4 Yasta targets. Here I accidentally let or slipped from the handle of the second mine. We place it again, keep on engaging. I think I reloaded a little bit too soon. If I would have taken the second position to reload, I would have drop a little bit of time there. Yeah, engage the last targets. That stage went really well for me, and I think the results will show that. Okay,
Ready.
now we go on to the 2 shotgun stages. First one is really short. Start with breaching the door, engaging 4 clays. Then we will move on to hit in total 6 pepper poppers. Now this is the first time that I actually shoot more than 5 rounds out of a shotgun. I borrowed this shotgun from a buddy of mine. It's a really nice gun. And yeah, it's not bad, my first stage, but I really had to get used to like the recoil pattern of a shotgun. Here, the second stage with the shotgun, this is my favorite stage of the match, just because it's something so different for me and I could learn so much. We have in total 8 little steel plates that were on top of military paper targets and 4 Yasta targets. What you also had to do is pick up in total 2 out of 3 enemy Velcro patches. Here's the first one that I grab. I just put it on my uniform and keep on moving. And the trick was kind of to memorize how many targets you shot and from where you have to shoot them. I mean, here it's not my gun. I had no experience with shotguns, so I underestimated the capabilities of that ammo and just shot from a bit too far. Lost a couple of seconds there, and for me there was really a lot to learn on that stage, because I had to kind of remember where the targets are and at the same time kind of figure out when and how I should reload the shotgun, because I can only fit 9 rounds in the tube, and that's really where I lost most of my time, is having to reload standing still or just doing that instead of moving and reloading the gun. But other than that, I think that was the favorite stage of the match for me, just because it was so much new for me and just a fun stage overall. I had to look for the target there a little bit. Yeah, that's another thing. Instead of now taking this time moving to the next one, instead of reloading, just moving over there, reloading standing, then dropping the last plate. Okay, now for the last stage of the match, very straightforward. We have in total 8 paper targets, 10 Yasta targets, and in total 4 position. Very straightforward stage. Second shooting position, again 4 paper targets. Moving up to the first position with Yastas inside of a little trench. Yeah. And I think here I just lost most of my time with just getting the hits. It's just target transition is not as fast as I could be. I need to look for every Yasta a little bit. Yeah. I think in general the entire match wasn't too bad. I had no major fuck-ups. I just had quite a few of little things that just stacked up, and then of course 2 stages that really dragged me down a bit. And here's the result of the last stage. So, and here's the final result of the match for me. I came in 62nd in the military division out of 93 competitors. I'm actually really happy with that result. It is the national championships of Finland, so the level of shooters is extremely high, so reaching 61% in the match, I'm really happy with that. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon sometime, either in a match video or in another Rifleman's Corner. Bye.